everyone, it's Laurie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you all an unboxing slash review of the Kiwico Panda crate box. So I plan on doing those for every single box and kind of show you how to use the toys that are included inside of there. So first of all, this is not sponsored in any shape or form. I paid for all of these crates with my own money. And then today I will be sharing with you all the first crate of the series. And so just to give you an idea, Panda crates are some Kiwico subscription boxes that come every 2 months for age 0 to 24, and each crate is designed for a specific age range, so 0 to 2, 3 to 4, 5, 6, etc. And according to Google, they are curated based on the science of early development and are made practical, helpful, and convenient for parents. And the reason I decided to subscribe to one of those is because I was getting quite overwhelmed with the amount of toys out there and like what's appropriate and not appropriate and all these things. And I was just really looking forward to having one box that would have kind of like Montessori type toys for my son Kainoa, and without me having to have too much trouble. And the crates come with instruction on how to use the toys, so I was like, this is like perfect. And so yeah, I will share with you the different crates every time I get the new ones. I will use them for a few weeks and then show you what's inside and how I use it. Because one of the inconvenient things about the Kiwico crates is that they don't actually tell you what's in them. So that was something that was really difficult when I was trying to make the decision between a Love Every box and the Kiwico box, because Love Every does share all the toys that they do have in every single one of their crates, whereas Kiwico is kind of a surprise, and I'm not really good with surprises. So I'm hoping that by putting every single crate out there as I get them, then people can find them and know what they're gonna get, so they can make a better decision knowing what they would get for the money that they spend. Honestly, the main reason I did choose Kiwico over Love Every is like comparing the toys and the ones that I liked, and kind of like the ones that are the same in both crates. And so despite that, the main reason I did decide to go with Kiwico over Love Every is because of the aesthetic of the toys, to be honest, as well as like kind of comparing the toys that come in the different boxes and feeling what would I think would be most useful and the things I was looking forward to the most. And so based on like the available information about the Kiwico box, obviously, because I couldn't see everything I would get, but general idea. So yeah, anyways, let's just hop right into this. I don't want this to be too long of an intro. So every single one of their box comes in a crate like this, and this one is the first one. It says here, bond with me for ages 0+ months. And it says, bond with your little one helps to develop their growing brain. And on this, and on the side here, it does say all the things that are featured in the box. So when you open the box, this is what it looks like. So you have a Wonder magazine that has some articles about child development, as well as some cards right here that show all the different toys and how to use them. So I will go through those in a second. And I guess I can show you kind of what the Wonder magazine looks like. So it has that, welcome, then building connections, stress less, baby cues, and then ask Dr. D. And yeah, and it does have also a little song for you to sing with your kids. Now, in terms of the cards, there's a card for each one of the toys that's included. And it does show kind of the features, as well as how to use it. So each card comes like this. And then you also have the big card that was like at the front holding, that does show the toys as well. So again, each box comes with those cards that are for the toys specifically, and it also comes with those that are beyond the crate cards that are some other activities that are age appropriate that you can do with your kid. For example, this one here says flying baby, to create a sense of balance, and it does explain to you how you can do that with a newborn. So again, age appropriate activities that have nothing to do with the box to encourage parents to bond with their babies in that case. And before I go into the toys, I do want to mention that in this first box, because this box is designed for newborn babies, there's obviously not that much toys that are very useful, because at that age they don't play a lot, they just sleep, poop, and eat. So there's very few useful things in this one, but I've received 2 other ones so far, and obviously as baby ages, there's a lot more stuff they can do. And what's also nice is like some of the stuff that you do get in the earlier crates can be used way beyond the 2 months that the crate is designed for. So let's hop into the toys because I feel like I've been talking forever. This is the first toy. So this is a tummy time mirror, and I just put the sleeve back on, but honestly I've used it a lot. So this is what it looks like. It has 2 sides. So it has this side here that has some windows that you can, some tabs that you can move, and it has emotions. It has little panda emotions that are different under each of the windows. And there's a mirror as well as a little clear plastic pocket where you can sneak in some cards. There's like some colorful cards we'll talk about in a minute. And then here is just a couple pockets because apparently there's a lot of stuff you can do with those eventually. And on the other side, you have a little cloud with rainbow ribbons, another mirror, some high contrast little stars, and they also have some little tabs that you can lift, and a bigger tab that has crinkle paper and an image under as well. So there's a few things you can do with this. So the first one is you can lay it flat on the ground, so when they do tummy time, they can just play with the different things. So especially with this side right here, they can play with the crinkle paper, they can play with the ribbons, they can see themselves in the mirror and things like that. Or you can fold it into like a kind of a triangle like this, and then it will sit on the ground as such, and baby can focus on one thing at a time. That is the feature we've used the most, where we and the 2 sides he loves the most so far are this high contrast side with like just the black and white and then the stars, as well as the mirror side. He absolutely loves the mirror side, and that's why it's all scratched up and dirty. And so yeah, and another way you could also use it is kind of prop it up like this when they're on their back, so they can turn their head to one side or the other side. And we've also used it like this when he is standing now in a jolly jumper or something like that, so he still has some kind of visual stimulation to focus on. And lastly, another way we've personally used it is in the car. So this is kind of my last resort toy in the car because obviously it's pretty bulky, and I do sit in the back with him, and when he's really fussy and there's absolutely nothing I can do anymore and he's just crying and we're almost home, what I will do is I will hold it like this, and that will hold his attention quite a bit. So I'm actually like just holding it like this on top of the car seat, so he has access to his favorite stuff. And it's not great for my arm, but it does work for him. He does calm down right away. The second it's out, he calms down. So that's the coolest toy in this box by far. Another thing that this box comes with is some high contrast cards, which are great for babies. So there's one side of the cards that's like kind of like a dark background, and it has like a different shape specifically. So that will be useful even in the future when you're teaching your kids shapes and things like that, like probably in a year or so. But in the meantime, you can also use it just for visual stimulation. And the other side has some lighter background contrast cards, and so you can use those obviously like this, or they do actually fit into this pocket right here, this clear plastic pocket, and that's usually where I store them, to be honest. So I will store them like so and switch it around every once in a while. And again, in the beginning, he loved high contrast. He definitely still does, but especially in the very beginning, he loved high contrast stuff. So those would be very useful. In terms of what you can do with the high contrast cards, it's either like put it in a still position. You can use it to like move it back and forth, as well as from side to side to try to encourage different eye movements as well as neck movements. So that is really great. Next thing that comes in the box is this pillow, which to be honest I haven't found useful at all, just because first of all this crate came in when he was 2 months old, but it has a really cute little panda, and it comes with some cards like this, like monthly cards, And those could be pretty cool, but again, that's just not the way I've been like following up with his months. But you can put the card inside the plastic cover like this, and you can take your monthly pictures with this if you want to. And it does have some space in the back where you can write how many pounds, inches, and teeth they have, as well as what they can do and the things they love. So that's quite cool, like of a way to keep track of the baby stuff, but I unfortunately have not used it at all. And the monthly cards do come with like a little cardboard thing to store them in. And finally, the last thing that was in this crate that I haven't used at all either is a swaddle blanket. I have so many swaddle blankets that I don't use. Like, I really did not need this one, so I haven't touched it, hoping I can maybe sell it or something like that. But it's just a cotton muslin swaddle blanket with the kind of panda crate type of print that they like to have on a lot of their stuff. So this concludes the first Panda Crate box. I'm sorry for the really long intro. I'm sorry this video is quite long. The other ones will be a little bit more straightforward, hopefully. But I hope you enjoyed it and you liked getting to know kind of the things that are inside the box. What I will say lastly is I actually tried to line up my subscription so I would start with the second box, because I really didn't think I was going to find any use for this box at all. Although I was pleasantly surprised at how useful this was. They do exist on Amazon, like similar things that you don't need to necessarily get this one. And again, I haven't really found that much use for anything else. And high contrast cards, you can print them, you know, you don't need to buy them. So yeah, this box was definitely the least useful of their boxes, and that's why like I kind of wanted to start at the 3 to 4 months box. But I have found this extremely useful, so I'm still glad I did receive it after all. So I hope you enjoyed this review and unboxing. Stay tuned for more videos like this. I will be unboxing and reviewing every single one of the boxes as they come, and let you know my thoughts about them. Thanks for watching. I love you all very much, and I will see you with more videos very soon. Bye!